ImpACT started with a pretty simple idea, and it's the idea that students have the capacity to make incredible change in their communities, and also that performance is a really important medium that can be utilized to facilitate that change.
I would say that this program is very unique, specifically because of the performance-based nature of it. I think there are plenty of other programs out there that will be like anti-bullying. What I love about ImpACT is that it's not solely about like, hey, like stop being mean. It really examines different social situations and the struggles that students can face. And so I love that ImpACT will give them different tools, and it prompted some really wonderful discussions with our students.
I was a middle school and high school teacher, and then a principal of a private school in San Diego. And in between those two experiences, I ran a private learning center for 15 years. I've written the curricula for the program, and I ensure that schools and teachers know how to implement that curricula.
So the first thing that we do whenever we're working with a new educational institution is meet with their administrators and say, what are the issues that you're having on campus? And with the information that you give us, we build a program for you that's really unique just for your campus and your student community. Then we send you a pre-programmed survey that we ask all of your students to take. Then we come to campus for the days of the interactive programs themselves. We're working with students up on their feet, moving throughout the classroom or moving throughout the space. In small, intimate groups after the performances, we have post-program discussions led by our staff and your school counselors to make sure that students have a forum to debrief and just talk through what it is they just touched and really relate it back to their own lives. And then finally, the post-program curricula reinforces all of the strategies that we demonstrated, make sure that the conversations that we started don't just end as soon as we leave campus, but your students are continuing to engage with these issues for the rest of the school year and beyond.
There is some shock value in ImpACT on stage and the scenarios that are presented, but I think that's what makes it more real.
The idea behind the lesson planning is that we're teaching students proactive strategies of how to handle specific situations that they encounter. So should they experience a bullying situation, we want them to know what to do.
ImpACT is unlike any other program you are going to find. You are never going to find a group of actors that have scenes with built-in strategies to help students. And you're not going to find a program that is so engaging and is so interactive with students.
I see ImpACT growing. It doesn't stop here.
Every time that you do a scene and you see the kids' reactions and you see like it click in their faces, like, oh, this is something that I can connect it to with my life. So I think it's cool to see how it affects other people.
It's not just about bullying, and it's not just about students. It's about everyone and everyone who experiences the program as a student, as an actor, as an administrator, as a teacher. We've had adults come up to us and say, after seeing the program with their students, wow, that was really impactful to me.
As long as there is a need to make an impact, we're going to be there to make it.
It's almost surreal to me to think about what this organization looked like 5 years ago and where we are today. And thinking about the interactions I've had with students, and sometimes that's not even a conversation, but it's just a little look. Something really touched them in that moment. And I always say sort of my mantra for forever and always with ImpACT has been that it's a lot of work, but it's worth it so long as we're able to improve one student's life. If we can empower one student to feel more confident standing up for him or herself and to feel more able to make change in his or her community, then we truly will have made an impact. And I know that we do that each and every day.